All right, welcome everyone. You know that feeling when the market just suddenly shifts gears and you feel completely lost? Well, if you've been there, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to decode a really powerful tool for understanding where the money is headed in 2026.
So let's be super clear right from the jump. This is not some random list of hot stock picks. Think of this as a strategic map, one designed to help you actually see the direction of money flow. See, if you can read the map, you don't have to guess every single stock correctly. You just need to get the direction right more often than not.
Okay, so let's really dive into this. The entire purpose of this map, the whole reason it exists, is to answer one crucial question. What is the market of 2026 going to reward, and what is it going to punish? Genuinely understanding this is the key to navigating everything that's coming next.
Now, what makes this map so effective is that it's built around 5 totally distinct themes. Some of them are already in the spotlight. You know them. Others are kind of making a comeback, and a few represent the very foundation of this new economy. The thing is, each one is driven by its own unique catalyst.
Our first stop is theme number 1, chip and AI infrastructure. This is the absolute core of today's market. I mean, it's the source of all computing power. It's the upstream engine that's driving the entire AI revolution. As long as data centers are growing, this theme has a really strong tailwind behind it.
This right here highlights a huge shift in focus. Notice the words premium and without weakening their return on investment. See, for 2026, it's just not about growth at any cost anymore. The market is going to reward efficient, disciplined growth. We're talking about companies that can expand without just burning through cash.
So how do you actually track this theme? Well, you got to ask yourself these 4 critical questions. What are the hyperscalers, the giant cloud companies? What are they saying about their spending? Where are we in the memory cycle? Because that's a true indicator of data center demand. Is any real competition popping up in the AI platform wars? And finally, what progress are we seeing in edge AI? These are your leading indicators.
Okay, now for theme 2, the space trade. We're exploring a theme that's honestly less about romantic space dreams and way more about critical infrastructure. I want you to think space logistics and the orbit economy. Because as geopolitics get more and more intense, reliable satellite communication and surveillance become completely non-negotiable for governments.
So, here's the crucial point, and it's a stark warning. This is a high beta group. What that means is these stocks tend to move with way higher volatility than the overall market. News, good or bad, can send them absolutely flying. Success in this area isn't about hope. It's all about strict risk management and knowing your position size. And this just highlights what matters the most. Execution. The market will punish mistakes so harshly here. So we're watching. Can these companies actually convert their government contracts into real revenue? Can they maintain a successful launch cadence? And can they prove their business model is becoming a recurring, dependable platform?
All right, on to theme 3. SaaS on sale. Now, this is a theme a lot of investors miss. See, when the market sours on growth, great software-as-a-service companies often get thrown out with the bathwater. But that's exactly when some of the best opportunities can pop up.
The key takeaway here is really substance over style. AI is totally transforming SaaS, but the value isn't in some flashy demo. It's in delivering real, measurable results. Productivity, automation, cost savings. A great AI story means nothing without great numbers to back it up.
These factors right here, they're your reality check. Is the company keeping and growing its existing customers? Can it actually charge more for its new AI features? Is its growth disciplined? These are the metrics that prove whether a SaaS company is truly winning with AI.
Let's move over to theme 4, 2026 winners, small caps. This is a part of the map with huge potential for asymmetry, where just a single success can deliver some really outsized returns. We're talking about small cap companies with high optionality, which just means their potential upside is massive if they hit their milestones.
This perspective is absolutely vital. These are not the foundational pillars of your portfolio. Think of them as strategic, targeted bets, like satellites. Your discipline can't come from just hoping they work out. It has to come from clear rules about when to get in and, just as importantly, when to get out.
These are the checkpoints. They show you an idea is becoming a real investable business. We're looking for tangible progress, a new license, a major contract, proof that production costs are actually coming down. The real key is when the story shifts from the distant future to happening now.
Our final theme, number 5, is the AI utility. And this one kind of brings us back down to earth. It's about the foundational layer of the AI era, the good old picks and shovels. We're talking about electricity and data centers, the physical bottlenecks of the digital world. This quote reframes the entire theme. This isn't some speculative bet on a hot tech trend, it's a long-term investment in a critical resource. Think about it. If you have cheap power and a good location, you control something everyone in the AI ecosystem desperately needs.
Ultimately, success here really comes down to mastering the physical world. Can you secure cheap, reliable power? Are your clients high quality? Can you expand without overspending? This theme is incredibly sensitive to market sentiment, so a disciplined approach is absolutely key.
So we've explored the 5 key regions of the map. Now for the most important part. How do we actually use this thing to navigate the market and build a portfolio?
The strategy is beautifully simple, yet it's so powerful. You divide your portfolio into a core and satellites. Your core is built on high-probability liquid themes. Those are your main pillars. Your satellites are the accelerators, the high-optionality plays that are really driven by specific catalysts.
And before you commit to any position on this map, you run it through this disciplined 3-step checklist. First, are there real numbers to support the story? Second, is there a clear, measurable event coming soon? And third, what's your plan if you're wrong? This is how you keep emotion out of the decision.
Okay, so when we zoom out and look at the entire map, 2 major currents for where money will flow in 2026 become crystal clear.
These are the 2 essential takeaways. First, the AI infrastructure story is far from over, but the market's demand for proof of profitability is getting much, much stricter. And second, capital will start looking for value, for things that are both cheap and provably working, especially in areas that were previously overlooked. And that, right there, is the final provocative question this map leaves us with. It's not about being right on every single stock. It's about making sure you're standing on the side of the river where the current of money is flowing, not trying to swim against it. So, are you?